Hey guys, so we're back with another video update of the trailer conversion. It's coming along. This week we pretty much focused on just getting it wired and getting the back door sealed up. Or it's not completely sealed up yet, but we're getting there. So Justin put some of the spray foam insulation in the cracks and stuff. So we trimmed all that off, and then he built the frame for the window unit. So that's where the little AC is going to go. And then he put up the plywood. So we'll have a wall there, obviously, but the window unit will be there as well. And then this is where he's wiring the outlets. We've got outlets and light switches now, so that's super awesome. It's kind of starting to look a little bit more like a house. And here it is all tacked up and wired. This is before we got the breaker box put in, which we do have now, and I think that's in the next clip. He's going to explain to you what he did.
So we're installing our breakers into our box today. I'm not an electrician, so if you got any advice, just let me know. I did talk to an electrician at work, and I'm using 10 gauge. He said that would work since all we're doing is going down here to this plug, which it hadn't came in yet, but I'm going to clean that up and get that plug in there, and it's just going to the generator. So they said 10 gauge is fine. We're gonna have 3 breakers, and I gotta get a ground bar to put in here for the ground wires, and I'm putting the last breaker in now. So if anybody sees anything, please help me out. Like I said, I'm doing this by myself, and I've never really done it before.
Yeah, we don't want to burn up. That wouldn't be ideal. All right, and then here we're just trimming off the screws that came through when we put up the 2x4s. So that was kind of an easy, quick thing that we could do. That was pretty inexpensive. So here we're just grinding down the screws because we are going to paint this once we're completely done. It'll be the last thing that we do. I think we're going to do white, but do you guys have any other suggestions? The reason I wanted to do white is because I felt like it would reflect some of the sun and it wouldn't get as hot. We will have the window unit, but we won't be running that all the time. I cleaned up the floor and it looked so pretty, so I wanted to show you. And our doggies got to come in and take a look around, and they thought it was pretty epic. They always want to be in there while we're doing stuff, but we try to keep them out as much as possible right now, just because we've got plastic on the floor and we don't want it to rip. Hey guys, so today we are going to give you a quick tour of the unfinished horse trailer renovations. So here we go.
Hey guys, so today we were just going to take the time to introduce y'all to our dogs, since you're going to see a lot of them. This guy right here. So this is Meeko. He is our German Shepherd.
Come on.
And when did we get him?
We got him in 2015?
15?
16?
So what, 6?
He's 6 years old. He'll be
Yeah.
6 this year in June.
But he is a really good dog.
Yes, he's fantastic.
Very laid back. He doesn't care about much of anything. Just wants some scratches. And this is Cash. This is her dog. This is considered her dog.
I know, we need to swap.
And this is my dog. This is Cash. We got him from a breeder in Alabama.
Yeah.
He's full blood.
Australian cattle dog.
Yeah,
Blue
and
healer,
then
whatever you want to call it.
And then we got him from a friend. They were breeding. He's full blood, but he's just not papered.
No.
We actually got him for free. And I was helping somebody bury a horse, and this guy was laying in the water bowl, and that's what she wanted.
He was so cute. He was just sitting in an empty food dish looking up at me, and so I picked him, and he's been the best dog we've ever had.
Definitely.
Don't listen. No, he's really good too. He's just a puppy. He's only 2. He's a lot more high-strung than this one over here.
Yes, definitely.
They're polar opposites. But
he's very vocal.
They're very good dogs, both of them are. They're very good off-leash, so that'll make this lifestyle pretty easy, thankfully.
Yeah.
And I think they'll have a lot of fun. They both love going on like walks and hikes and swimming and all that kind of stuff. So I think they'll really enjoy this. They already love to get up in the trailer and try to come in there and hang out with us when we're doing stuff. So, but we just wanted you guys to kind of meet them and know who they were, so you weren't like, what is that?
He doesn't look like he wants to even like look at him.
Are you guys just gonna hang out for the whole thing? Yeah. They like to be right in the middle of everything, and if you don't acknowledge his existence, he will just sit and moan and growl at you and do little under his breath barks to get your attention because he's spoiled. So.
Well, then so these are our dogs, and you obviously already know us to an extent, but we wanted to talk about a question that's probably going to come up, and probably still will come up even if we're talking about it now. But the question of what happened to my legs, and so basically when I was 7 months old, I got pneumonia and went into septic shock, and was evidently given the wrong medicine by the hospital, and had a 5% chance of living. Had a lot of people, come over to the hospital and pray for me, and I had a lot of people there for me, and I made it. They had to amputate the feet, so I have my ankle, which probably actually going to end up getting re-amputated sometime this year, mid-shin, and they took part of this hand, but luckily I learned how to do everything on them. I didn't happen, halfway through my life. I was able to learn how to walk on them and learn how to adapt to having one hand. So it hasn't been a tough journey.
Yeah, I mean, he does everything that anybody else would be able to do. It's pretty crazy. It certainly doesn't hold him back. It just sucks for him sometimes because they left the ankle joints in, and they weren't supposed to, but it was kind of a like save this baby's life type surgery, not let's make this pretty. But it's kind of unfortunate now that he's older and working, and it's causing him problems now. So like he said, we're probably gonna have them re-amputated, but actually it'll probably be easier with the lifestyle we're going to be living because I won't have to work and I'll be able to actually be there to take care of him, because I mean if he gets both done at the same time he's going to be completely immobile, and it would be tough if I was having to go to work every day.
Yeah.
So it'll be actually a little bit more ideal, and we don't have to stay in the trailer either. We could stay with his parents, or so he's a little bit more comfortable, and it should be good though. It should. I don't know, the lady that we talked to, the surgeon we talked to in Florida, said you'd be pain-free.
Yeah, 100% pain-free.
So that's super.
I'm a very open person, so if anybody has questions, you can ask.
Yeah, we don't get offended. It's fine.
It doesn't bother me. Jokes don't bother me, but they bother her. So
He's more, I don't know, he's used to it, I guess. It still gets to me sometimes when people... Like, I would just rather somebody come up and ask. What I don't like is when we're out at a restaurant or something and someone's just, like, at another table, like, staring at us.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that bothers me. I just find that rude. If you have a question, ask. That's fine. I get people are curious, but, there's a polite way to go about it and there's an impolite way. So
yeah, definitely.
But, yep, these are our goober dogs.
This is the family. This is
it.
Me, her, and these two goobers. Like I said, he doesn't care about much.
No.
He does like to travel, oddly. He loves getting in the vehicle, and he loves going places. He's young. He's still learning.
We kind of did a really poor job of socializing him and training him. I'm not going to lie.
This one?
Yeah,
not this one.
No, he's great. But he worked at a vet clinic when we got him, so he got a lot of exposure to other dogs, other people.
Yes,
he's fantastic.
You could pull up to our house right now, and he would jump in your vehicle and then buy you lunch. Like,
yeah, literally.
He does not care at all.
No, but this one, however, he's not mean by any stretch of the imagination. He loves people and he loves other dogs. He's just he doesn't walk on a leash, which is something we're gonna have to work on, and he doesn't really appreciate car rides, which he's gonna have to get used to that pretty quick, huh, buddy? But he's a great dog. He's just they're polar opposites. It's wild, but he's a good boy. Yes. He's a really good watchdog too, which is super nice because I feel like if there's like a bear in the woods or something, he'll let us
Yeah,
know.
he would.
He would just let us die.
Yeah.
He doesn't bark.
I've
bark,
heard
he
him
doesn't.
bark maybe twice in his life.
Yeah, we've had him for 6 years and he's barked like 2 times. But this one, on the other hand, barks all the time.
And this is my minion.
He was my birthday present. He turned out to be Justin's dog.
He loves me.
He does love Justin.
Bless you.
Ooh. Did you say hi to all your new internet friends?
You gotta get over here.
Meeko already pieced out to get a toy. So. But anyway, that's
Like I
our
said,
family.
if y'all have any questions about anything, don't be afraid to ask. If you have any suggestions, don't be afraid to suggest.
Yeah, we want you guys to interact with the videos and kind of, you know, give your suggestions and stuff. I did make an Instagram for us as well. So if you want to go follow us on there, that's great. You don't have to, but I will post on there, like, just different color, like, schemes and stuff we're thinking about doing in there and get people's opinions on that and do, like, votes and stuff. I don't know, just stuff that I thought would be cool and interactive. And
Yeah.
so, because right now we're getting to the fun parts now where we get to pick out our floors and cabinets and walls, and we're kind of done with all the boring framing and all that kind of stuff. So it's gonna start coming together pretty quick, I think, which is super. But yep, that's pretty much it. So stay tuned for next weekend. I hope to have a video up every Saturday. This one's gonna go up on Sunday, but we spent a good portion of the day yesterday doing stuff to the trailer, so I had to film all that. But just plan on every weekend for right now, Saturday or Sunday, to have a new video. All right.
Yep.
So we'll see you guys next weekend.